Hey, hon, you're watching What's the Tea?
Where we dish the dirt of the week and sip some tea while doing it. I'm Brianna.
And I'm Micah.
Micah, we're
so
back.
Long. I'm so
It's
happy.
been a month.
I know.
Oh my God. Guys, we missed you.
Yeah,
it's been.
we really have.
Yeah, so much things have happened.
I know.
And just like, oh my God, I'm so.
The best one, your internship at Wendy Williams. Congrats.
Thank you. It's a great opportunity. I appreciate it. Gosh, but we did, because we were gone for so long, we did finally have a chance to celebrate. We went to Aztecas last night with my roommate Adriana and Amani, Micah's friends. Shout out to them. And it was an interesting night.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was a lot of fun, but it was interesting.
Yeah, I didn't know that they had like so many different like types of tropical drinks and stuff. Like it was really entertaining to have like strawberry and the mango. I feel like I was going around like a fruit basket.
Yeah, you know? And then I had the pina colada.
Yeah.
Oh, I love a pina colada. Every time I go to like a chain restaurant, that's always like my go-to drink for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like I'm on an island, just
When I went to Puerto Rico, I went to the place where they had that, where they originated it. Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Did you have any? Or
no, of course.
Okay, I'm about to say, like, you can't claim that.
You can't go there. You can't go there and then not get that.
Okay, true. But we also went out in the town, which is something I haven't done, and I've been here at Oswego for 3 years. That was fun.
Never.
I know.
You've never done it.
Because I be busy, y'all. Like, leave me alone. Like, even family members at home.
You had fun.
Yeah, I know. It was so much fun. But honestly, that's it. But
yeah. Now it's time for us to dish on the latest entertainment news in a segment we like to call Ooh, That's Hot. This week, our first segment is the tragic shooting of Nipsey Hussle, which happened this past Sunday. And they have the suspect, Eric Holder, still in custody. And it's really tragic because he contributed so much to his community. I'm sure you've heard about that. Yeah. He had multiple stakes in businesses. He was working with like the LA County Police Department to work on
gang violence in the community.
Gang violence in the community. Sadly, when I was looking into it, the suspect seemed to be a part of the gang, so it seems like it's a kind of difficult situation.
But honestly, we probably might never know. I got to be honest. I was not really familiar with Nipsey Hussle. I always saw his name around on Instagram. And then, eerily enough, like a week or two before he died, I was just seeing his name everywhere. Like him and his girlfriend, Lauren London, they did a spread in GQ, and then they did a video on YouTube. And
they have a 2.5-year-old son,
which
and
it's
just
terrible.
So sad.
But and then he was doing things for the community. It's just so tragic to find out about something, all the good that somebody did after they passed away.
One nice thing to add on to that, that I just found out, is that he's actually going to be recognized, I think he already was recognized on the congressional floor.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for like sort of his philanthropy and the kind of the stuff that he did to reach out. Yeah, and he opened a STEM school too, which was really great.
Wow, and it's so crazy. Just 2 days before he died, 2 days after that he died, he was supposed to meet with the LAPD to, again, help with gang violence, but it's just tragic, and our prayers are with the family
and fans.
Yeah, but now on to our next topic is Lori Loughlin and Felicity Huffman. They actually appeared in court this past Wednesday, and Micah,
this story
just gets on my nerves on so many levels. First of all, Lori Loughlin, she's walking into court. There's footage of this where people are like, Aunt Becky, pay for my tuition, and she's like smiling. I think she offered some autographs too, and it's like, this woman knows she's not going to prison, and it just irks me on another level.
No, it really irks me too, because like you were kind of talking about it, it just kind of speaks to that like celebrity, like
elitism,
white privilege, like I can do whatever I want, I can get my kid into any school I want to, even if it's by illegal means, and nobody's gonna do anything. Nobody's gonna do anything about it.
Yeah, and then of course there's a bunch of black and brown kids whose parents are who have changed their address and are put in jail for it, and it's awful.
And the same goes for Felicity Huffman.
Yeah, but now on to Us.
Yeah, so this past week I actually got to go and see Us, and what I didn't know about it is that it actually had the biggest box office opening of an original horror film ever. It grossed $70 million at the box office, which was more than his first film, which is crazy because that film got so much critical acclaim. It got multiple Oscar noms. It got for screenplay, had one for Best Picture in a comedy, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, I was worried because I loved Get Out so much, but I thought Us just did just as equally well. And something about his movies that you don't know because you don't do horror films, you don't do this to yourself.
All right.
because you're like, oh, I can't.
I don't appreciate the animosity that I'm getting from you. I don't do scary movies. Eerie stuff and jump scares I can handle, but eerie stuff freak me out. And you know, I had a thought. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna watch the movie, but I still want to, you know, support. So I wanted to buy someone a ticket, but I was like, wait a second, you're in college. You can't be balling like that. So
Exactly.
I was just like, no, I'm not gonna do it. But congratulations, Jordan. But
yeah. But and it was really nice about that movie because he cast people. The whole cast was
a dark-skinned African-American family,
wholly made up,
which is something that barely ever happens. And he caught some flack for saying that he will never cast a white lead because he said that he's seen that movie already. So it's like, guys, you tell us that you want that we should make our own movies. We do make our own movies, and then you complain. Yeah. Choose which one it is. And I'm sorry.
Yeah. And now on to something a little bit hotter. We're talking crushes of the week, honey.
All right. What's your crush?
So my first crush of the week would be Zachary Levi because I saw him in a promo for Shazam and he was just like, he looked so good and
He's
I love
a cutie pie.
And I never really like seen him in anything before, been that into him. I know he was in some other series that were popular in the early 2000s and stuff. Yeah. But I was into it. So, I mean, what do you think?
I've seen a couple of his stuff, and I'm a huge Broadway nerd. That's something that a lot of people know about me. And he was in this one of my favorite musicals called First Date, and he can sing.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's
he
cool.
can sing. He can dance. He's really talented. And also, he was in Tangled. Oh my God, yeah. I loved Flynn Rider.
Yeah,
he's
he was
so cute.
great.
He could do the small.
I think we forget because like it was animated.
It was animated, but like he's adorable.
Captures his essence, I guess.
Yes, I know. Well, my crush of the week is Issa Rae. Lord knows I absolutely stand for this woman. She is a boss queen. She started on YouTube with her series of Misadventures of Awkward Black Girl, and then
I really want to see her in Little.
It's really
cool. She looks so funny in that.
She's now now has a HBO show called Insecure, which I love. It's coming on for its fourth season. I'm waiting, Issa. But yeah, Little. That movie I'm so excited to watch with Marseille Martin, who is the youngest executive producer ever at 14 years old. So I cannot wait for it. It sounds really good.
Yeah.
Well, this week they're hot.
But who knows, we'll be catching our eyes next time.
We have to take a quick break, but after that, we want to hear from you with our advice section of the show, Ask Em and Bree. You're watching What's the Tea?
You don't have to wear a uniform for service or sacrifice. Every day, ordinary Americans perform extraordinary acts of courage and selfless service. Please join us in recognizing citizen heroes who have made a difference in the lives of others through their acts of courage and selfless service in communities across America. Nominate a citizen hero today at themedalofhonor.com.
Are you thinking about buying medicine online? A search for online pharmacies yields more than 20 million results. But which ones can you trust? Medicines bought from unlicensed online pharmacies can be dangerous. You may get a fake drug, your condition may get worse, or you may experience a bad reaction. Don't put your health at risk. To learn how to find an online pharmacy that's safe and legal, visit fda.gov/BeSafeRx. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Here at WTOP, we pride ourselves on delivering you all the news you need to know from the day's events.
Whether it's happened on Capitol Hill or right here in Oswego,
we make sure you know all about it. We keep you up to date on all your favorite
Oswego and professional sports.
And our Storm Team 10 meteorologist will make sure that you know exactly what weather you're up against when you start your day.
Every Monday through Thursday night, make sure to tune in to Channel 10.2, because at WTOP, we don't just tell you the news.
We are
the news.
Welcome back to What's the Tea? Now we want to hear what's the tea in your lives. This week with a segment we like to call Ask Em
and Bree.
Our first question comes from a friend of mine who would like to remain anonymous, who is asking, what should you do when you're seeing someone, but you're not officially together? Should I tell him I want to be official, or just keep on going on dates with him and see where it goes?
You start.
Okay. I personally feel that it's one of those things where you have to be like honest up front. You have to tell him, like, this is what I want. I want a relationship. I just want to go on dates. It's just kind of like that preliminary conversation you have to have. Because then if you have it later on, you're kind of like stringing the person along, and you don't want to do that. And then somebody's feelings gets hurt, or somebody catches feelings and the other person doesn't, and then it's just kind of a mess.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel. But what do you think?
You know me. I'm a huge proponent of not wasting time. So
yeah.
I feel like
cut to the chase, honey.
Just cut to the chase.
Tell me what's
I'm not
up.
saying you have to do it the first date, but I'm just saying, like, for me personally, it can't be like 2 or 3 months and where there's no. I need to know what is going on. Like, I just never was a fan of the idea of just talking stage for lasting more than. Yeah. You know, it's just. I feel like you should. There's a reason
Although
for everything.
Although that talking stage is important, I get what
Absolutely,
you're saying.
not disparaging that, but I do feel like, what are we doing after a certain point? Like, you can't just. We can't be talking for 6 months straight.
You want to see a future for the relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to see where it's going to go.
Yeah.
And if it's not going anywhere, then what's the point?
Yeah, but I do feel like you should sort of communicate in the beginning that, oh, I'm looking for a relationship, because then that sets the standard of what that relationship is going to be, whether it is platonic or romantic. Yeah. So you have to let people know where you stand.
Well, obviously, she's my friend, so I know it's a romantic
I know. I'm just saying in general.
Situation.
Yeah.
And I feel like the hard thing about it too is it's also like the idea of like exclusivity.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But good luck to your friend. But we have our second question from Mark is, how do you stay interesting as an adult? As I've aged, I've just fallen into keeping with the same hobbies of my friends. How do you get invested in a new hobby as an adult? Oh, you want to start?
Yeah, sure, I can start. So I feel like my whole idea of this is like, it's kind of like, it's difficult when we're in a college setting to kind of, just speaking from my experience, like to stay with something and have something to offer. Like when you're having a conversation with somebody, I feel like, other students on campus, you want to say something that's like, oh, I'm doing this, I have this position, I do this on a weekly basis. And if you don't have something to say that you're passionate about to like add to the conversation, it makes it difficult. And then it can kind of like affect your self-esteem, like it sounds like it is with Mark here. So it's hard, and I've been in that situation.
We definitely have the privilege of being in college, but I definitely think that join different clubs, join a YMCA, and you'll be fine.
Your passion, find the thing that you really like.
Well, we hope that helped. Sincerely,
M.
Now we're gonna play a little game of celebrity trivia where I see how well Micah is up to date, and he do the same for me. So, Micah, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So, Kim Kardashian just announced that she's expecting baby number 4 via surrogate. So can you name 4 of the Kardashian-Jenner grandchildren?
Oh, God.
This is so easy.
It's not, though, because there's so many of them.
We've known them for 10 years.
All right. Okay. There's one, and that's North.
North.
And then there's another one. It's like, oh, man. Isn't it like Rue or something? No.
Rue?
I don't know.
Are you talking about the Hunger Games?
No, I wasn't talking about. Or like, there's like, isn't one of them named Siri? Like.
No.
I only know North because that's the one that was the big one.
First of all, I could do it all. So Mason, Penelope, Rain, that's Courtney's, and then there's North, Saint Chicago, then there's True, Dream, and then there's Stormy. Okay, on to our next question. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry finally joined Instagram. What was the name of the show that Meghan Markle was in? Was it A, Mr. Robot, B, The Sinner, or C, Suits?
All right, I'll think about this for a second. I feel like it's not The Sinner because I don't remember seeing her on there. It's definitely not Mr. Robot because that's Rami Malek. Is it Suits?
Yes, you're correct. Wow, you actually do watch TV. I can't believe you don't know the Kardashian-Jenner kids.
Okay, I watch different sectors of TV, Rihanna.
No excuse.
I'm not really into reality TV that
Neither
much.
am I, but I knew. Not that I wanted to, but still.
It's public knowledge, apparently.
All right, your turn.
What 2 shows is actress Felicity Huffman, who we're talking about in the college admissions scandal, recently most well known for? Is it A, Desperate Housewives, B, American Crime, C, Sports Night, or D, Scandal? And I've recently known
Okay, cool.
10 or 15 years.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it's not Sports Night and it's American Crime because Regina King is American Crime, right? Isn't that American Crime?
I can't be on
Or is that American? Ooh,
this
look
is
it up.
question you, girl.
All right, whatever.
You got extra.
So I'm pretty sure it's Desperate Housewives. She sounds like she was that. Is
It shows.
okay, and what's the next one?
It was Desperate Housewives and American Crime. But she's really known
Whatever. Okay.
That's the big one.
Next question.
All right. So my next question is, what series is actor Zachary Levi most well known for prior to Shazam? Is it A, Chuck, B, The Marvelous Miss Maisel, C, Heroes Reborn, or D, Psych?
I know this one because I binge watched this show last year and I actually really liked it. I thought it was cute. So is it Chuck?
Yeah, wow, I really thought I stumped you on that one. Oh well. Well, that was fun. We hope you guys enjoyed playing with us. We need to take a quick break, but stay tuned for more What's the Tea. We'll be right back.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
It's me, you, anyone that wants to be.
There is no typical firefighter.
Pretty good today. Pretty good.
Yeah, I thought he called a pretty fair game.
Come on, man. That was a weak call.
Yeah, man. That ref is totally soft.
You might not know everyone in your community, but if you did, you'd see that people in recovery from mental and substance use disorders are all around. Reach out for support and begin your recovery journey. Join the Voices for Recovery. Strengthen families and communities.
For confidential information on mental and substance use disorders, including prevention and treatment referrals for you or someone you know, call 1-800-662-HELP. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
And we like to finish off on one of our segments, Tea and Tweets, where we'll see tea and our favorite and with my first tweet. And I don't know what teen mad. It was pretty much just saying, why do people talk ish, then instantly delete their tweets when I simply reply. And I think it's just so indicative of this keyboard courage that people have.
Oh yeah.
Because people say the most horrendous things
For sure.
on Twitter, and they think that they get away with it because they're behind a computer screen.
No, I totally agree with you. It's all about like the culture of subtweeting, and that's such a big thing. Like I feel like anybody could say that they've been subtweeted before in some capacity, and that's exactly what I'm talking about in some ways, because it's like nobody wants to confront somebody about something, so they're gonna make a tweet and they're gonna say something. Situation, and then somebody replies and they're like, oh, I never said that. Oh, that wasn't me. That was somebody else. Somebody took control of my keyboard. And it's just like, if you're going to say something, just own up to it.
And especially for celebrities, it kind of sucks because now you're afraid to respond back to them because then it makes you look like the bad guy, and when you're supposed to be the higher person on the moral totem. Is that the word, totem? And it's not fair. Like, no, if you're going to say something disrespectful, then I respect you. and say something horrendous.
Yeah. No,
But anyway, comes from Cardi. Oh God, this one. Actually, my birthday twin. She was responding to someone who accuses her of not being a role model and back to that's not who I am. So I'm just being a role model or being that you guys want me to be. And I think that's so, again, so indicative of where our culture is now. Like, we put such a high standard on these celebrities when they're just people too. Like, especially people like Cardi B. Cardi B has never come out and said, like, I want to be your role model. Like, she's not trying to be anybody's role model. She is simply the way she is, and she's proud of it, and she has every right to be. Like, I don't understand why so much emphasis on a person I've never met. Honestly, like, well, no, I shouldn't say that. I just don't. Why is there so much of a heavy burden that you place on them? Like, your role models should be the people that you know, that are close, that you can grab onto.
Yeah.
You can admire someone, but like have them at such a high standard is ridiculous. I think.
Yeah, I never really understood that because I don't place any celebrities as a role model for me. I'm like, I like them, admire them, but that's all it is.
Like, you already know, I admire Oprah, but she's not necessarily my role model. Like, I can't grab her. I can't talk to her, not yet. But I just think it's crazy. But what do you got for us?
All right, so my first tweet comes from Hoda Kotb because sadly this past week they had their last taping together of them doing the Today Show.
There are TV godmothers, you guys.
Like 10 plus years. I've always loved watching them. Nobody drinks wine at 9 in the morning like they do. I think it's great. And they've had they have such a great TV chemistry. It's just so much fun to watch.
Yeah. But I think it just shows that they're such friends and family, and I think that's really special.
Yeah. So my next tweet comes from Chrissy Teigen,
Queen,
one of your icons.
I love her.
And she is debating over crab and lobster, which I know to a lot of people doesn't sound like much, but I personally love lobster. So I was really offended that she picked crab because I will get lobster in my tacos. I will get it with my salad. I will get it with anything.
Okay. I love lobster, but crab, oh my God. I could eat that thing like it's nothing. It is so good. Oh my God. Especially when you have garlic sauce and you dip it.
I don't agree with you. I feel like it only tastes good on sushi.
You're bugging. What do you mean it only tastes good on sushi? Have you ever had like real fresh crab?
No.
That's a no, exactly.
So maybe I don't know where I'm coming from. Maybe I'm uncultured.
All right, whatever.
That's our show this week, hon.
No. You trying to speed past it? We still have another segment, but that's our tweets. But we have more coming back after the break.
Hey, President Stanley, what's your favorite television station?
I don't know. Hey, guys, what do you think?
My family and friends are always with me, no matter where I may be. Sharing stories from home helps me sustain my recovery from my mental and substance use disorder.
Hi, sweetheart.
Join the Voices for Recovery. Our families, our stories, our recovery.
For confidential information on mental and substance use disorders, including prevention and treatment referral for you or someone you know, call 1-800-662-HELP. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Good evening and welcome to WTOP 10 Nightly News.
Total, Baldwin faces 32 charges.
Saturday, I went to Woodchuck Saloon.
Too much temperature change.
1310 meteorologist.
2 as well.
Predictions from Tanner Smith go to 2 and 1. 2 with 6 and 10 on the year.
It's back and better than ever. One student can win up to $25 in cash. All on Oswego's favorite game show, Spin to Win! Every Sunday night at 9, only on WTOP 10 TV.
We're back for our second episode. How's it feel to be back, Micah?
Feels pretty good. It's been a while. So.
I know, guys, you have no idea. We were really ready to like knock down the doors of TOP and be like, we need a second episode, and we need a second episode as fast as possible. Just goes to show how much we love you guys, because we really put a lot of effort into this every week. So
yeah. No, I'm so happy to be back.
I know.
I'm like so excited for what's to come.
I know. We're back for the rest of the semester, so you're not getting rid of us anytime soon, right?
We're like a thorn in your side.
But a good thorn. A good thorn. Okay? Roses have thorns.
Yeah.
So
we're a rose.
Yes. But oh my God, the end of the semester is coming though. We're in April.
Yeah, it's coming fast.
I know. And graduation is coming up for a certain somebody. Not for me.
Terrifying, but
I'm being here for a while.
It's there. It's coming.
But it's a good thing though. It means that you are.
Good. It means you're growing and changing and spreading.
Adulthood.
Spreading wings.
You're gonna be adulting soon.
Yeah.
I still have a little bit more time left.
I don't even know like what that means.
I mean, do we ever?
Yeah.
Do we ever have time?
No.
Yeah, but you know, Lori Laughlin did pay for us to come here. So.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. We got here on our own. Sips tea.
Oh my God. But do you have anything else coming up for the couple weeks, but any stuff for TOP or anything like that?
No. I have a dance recital in a couple weeks. I'm excited.
That's not nothing. You have a dance recital.
It's nothing, but it's just not related to this. So I'm excited for that.
Well, still that's something to be excited for.
You should come to it.
I will.
Tickets, $7. Del Start dance recital. Come through. Shameless plug.
Shameless plug, but you know what? You'll do it. You've been working hard on this. Literally, sometimes we have to like meet at certain times just for you to have your dance recital.
My dance schedule is very important.
How many dances are you part of again?
It's like my Prozac. Like I need that to like relax.
Okay. How many dances are you part of again?
Like 11. It's a lot. But some people do like 21 or 31.
Okay.
I don't know where they get the time for
That's
it.
dedication. I don't got time for that.
Yeah.
No, but me personally, I'm chilling for the rest of the semester, which is so good. Thank God. But that's our show this week.
Thanks for sipping some tea with us.
Bye.
We believe in patriotism. We believe in our country. For 100 years, veterans have been impacting our nation through the American Legion. Learn more at legion.org/webelieve.
It's back and better than ever. One student can win up to $25 in cash. All on Oswego's favorite game show, Sit to Win! Every Sunday night at 9, only on WTOP 10 TV.